For the second consecutive year, the United Nations Security Council has added North Korea's human rights issues to the meeting's agenda. Permanent members of the Council, China and Russia, as expected really, were against it, but that could not stop the vote going ahead. Kwon Soa has this report.
Because the North Korean people continue to endure a, quote, real-life nightmare, is why the UN Security Council met on North Korea's human rights issues on Human Rights Day. That's what the U.S. ambassador to the UN, Samantha Power, who chaired Thursday's meeting, said as the 15 members of the council gathered to discuss the issue for the first time since it was officially added to the agenda last year.
Efforts to engage the government of the DPRK to improve the human rights situation in the country must go hand in hand with efforts to hold perpetrators of crimes accountable.
9 members, including 3 of the 5 permanent members, the United States, Britain and France, voted for the topic to be discussed, while the 2 other permanent members, China, North Korea's firm ally, and Russia voted against it, along with Venezuela and Angola. 2 abstained. The Chinese representative at the meeting reiterated China's stance on the issue.
China is always opposed to the Security Council's intervention in issues concerning a specific country's human rights. The Security Council is not the place to address human rights, nor should it politicize the issue.
But the majority of the Council believes Pyongyang's human rights crimes have wider implications and pose a threat to the international community. Although not a member of the Council, South Korea's ambassador to the UN, Oh Jun, attended the meeting. He said despite last year's landmark resolution passed at the UN General Assembly calling for North Korea to be referred to the International Criminal Court over alleged human violations, nothing has really changed in the North since then. Kwon Soa, Arirang News.